With COVID cases down, overall travel is ramping back up, but so too is the cost to travel. Airfare is back up and above pre-pandemic levels. To talk more about this morning and how to still find a deal is Gabe Saglier with Travelzoo, live from Los Angeles this morning. Gabe, good morning to you. Airfare has
Good morning.
Airfare has gone up 7% or so every month since January. What is behind that?
Well, right now it's really all driven by demand. I mean, as soon as we hit January, as soon as that Omicron surge began to quell, we saw a pretty rapid ramp up, and prices actually jumped in March of this year, just last month, to levels that we hadn't seen in a very long time. Bookings up 12%, spending up 28%. So clearly, we're willing to invest a little bit more on our flights, and we're seeing these prices now probably continue to climb as we head into May, and I think they probably won't level off until late May, early June, and stay pretty high through the summer season. September is when we start to see a bit of a break in some of that pricing.
Andrew's mentioning that her brother, who lives in Florida, traveling back up here for the summer, $900 just for a plane ticket, so it's quite high.
Yeah, listen, domestic fares in some cases are surpassing international fares. Ever since the Ukraine situation, started to unfold here about 55 days ago, we saw a bit of a drop-off in new bookings on transatlantic flights. That just put more pressure on domestic flights. So we're seeing, especially on these shorter, more regional flights, prices are up. We're still seeing some staffing issues with the airlines. That's compounding the problem out there. And what's on the horizon is the fact that now we're seeing airlines starting to buy up jet fuel at some of the same elevated prices that we've been seeing at the gas pump over the last several weeks. So that's going to send prices up even more. The big question is that going to keep people from, in fact, traveling as we head toward the summer season? Probably not. But the fact of the matter is we'll just have to budget more than we have in recent years to be able to get from point A to point B.
Prices also going up at hotels as well.
Yeah, hotel prices are up double digits as well. You're seeing a bit more value in some of these big city destinations, New York, Chicago. We're still seeing some value there because business travel is still slow, and folks are really sort of gravitating toward the national parks, beach destinations, #1 for this year. So that's where you're going to see some sort of a break in pricing in hotels. Is going to be some of these large city destinations, especially on weekends.
Well, with the costs of both going up, folks may be considering doing road trips instead of taking the skies to travel.
Well, that's what's interesting. We started the year off with road trip being, after beach destinations, the #2 type of vacation we were seeking in 2022. Now, since then, we've seen gas prices soar pretty considerably. I'm here in Southern California where the cheap stuff is still at about $6 a gallon. So that's getting some folks who either consider shorter road trips. That fares well for some sort of regional destinations, drivable destinations, sort of one gas tank trips. But that's also putting the pressure on people maybe wanting to fly instead of drive, especially for these shorter destinations. And again, that kicks pricing up just a little bit. So a couple of things to keep in mind. Tuesdays and Saturdays still look to be the cheaper days to fly, where there's also less pressure on staffing across the airline. So that just might be a more peaceful day to fly overall, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Your miles are worth more than they have in a very long time. So, the number of miles required to get you from point A to point B hasn't necessarily changed. Take a look at your mileage accounts, because it could very well be that that's the way to go. Cash in on those miles. Miles have zero value unless you use them. And then look at these destinations that probably are not as desirable, which are these big city getaways, and try to avoid these upcoming holiday weekends. Try to avoid flying over Memorial Day weekend. Instead, fly that Tuesday, Wednesday after, where again there's less demand and less pressure on the system overall.
Gabe Saglier joining us live from Los Angeles this morning. Thank you so much with Travelzoo. For more information on the summer travel and other travel news, we have a link on our website, fox59.com/links.